Hi, I'm Savannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you my minimalist shoe collection. A minimalist shoe collection can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Maybe to one minimalist, it's just one pair of shoes. For me, it's 10, maybe more than 10, a little less than 10. I used to own many more pairs of shoes, and through the course of paring down my wardrobe, it's so much faster getting out the door. I remember trying on like 3 different pairs and asking my husband which pair worked the best for the outfit and getting flustered with his answer because I just couldn't decide. And you may think, okay, yeah, that happens. You get stuck in decision making in life. But when you think about all these micro decisions during your day when it comes to getting dressed, cleaning your home, having less options means you're saving a lot of time. That's why I'm really passionate about owning less, because it has made my life so much more calm. And then I feel like I can be more present while I am out in the world. So that's a lot to say about shoes and life. As I walk you through the shoes, I will be giving you some details around why I love them, the utilitarian aspect, the fashion and styling side of things, and I will also be cleaning the shoes and doing a little bit of decluttering. Yes, a couple more pairs will go today. I'm gonna start by walking you through the cleaning tools I'll be using. A mixing bowl, a few microfiber towels, a sponge, an old toothbrush, dish soap, an Old Faithful Sharpie, and if you wanna be fancy, some leather conditioner. The first pair of my collection and my most worn pair are the classic white sneaker. I love this sneaker because it has a leather exterior, so it's really easy to clean. I reach for these every day. I wear them out for errands. I'll wear them to the bar. They are extremely practical. This sneaker is Madewell. Actually, I bought them secondhand, so not directly from Madewell. One great part of buying shoes secondhand online is that you can find replacements for shoes that are out of stock on Poshmark or Depop to see if I can find them in my size. This is actually the 3rd pair I've bought of this shoe. I kept the 2nd pair around thinking that I would use them for yard work or just like shoes to get dirty, but I really find that I don't reach for these. I just always wear the nicer ones, and shoes are meant to be worn, they're meant to be used. Obviously, I'm not gonna wear white sneakers to go trudge around in the mud, but for almost anything I do, even if it's just a quick hike through a dirty path, I'm okay with these getting dirty. I would rather wear a pair that I feel good in. So I'm gonna be decluttering these today because, again, I'm not reaching for them. The sole is coming unglued, so I'm gonna be recycling these. The next sneaker in my collection are my high top PF Flyers. I'm a big fan of high top sneakers. I don't really think you need to own more than one pair. I don't need to own more than one pair. It's a pretty specific look, but it's a look that I like. Of all of my shoes, I would say that these are the ones that feel the most like me. I've had these shoes for about 3 to 5 years now. My husband actually surprised me as a gift, and I don't wear them every single week, but I would say I wear them maybe 5 times a month. These shoes, similarly to my last pair I showed you, are also leather. They're a painted leather, so they stay really nice and shiny. Oftentimes I'll put on my Madewell sneakers. They just feel a bit too vanilla, or even just like Keds vibes. So I'll whip these bad boys out, and it gives more personality and dimension to the outfit I have on. Next shoes in my sneaker collection are my athletic shoes. Let me start by showing you my Nike Zoom Gravity sneakers. I honestly bought these sneakers because I fell in love with the design. There's a really cool tortoise shell swoosh. They were, I believe, on sale, and that's a pattern I found myself, is that when I shop the sale, often I end up buying something that doesn't check every single box. For this shoe, it was the fashion or style side of the shoe, and then the actual practicality of the shoe, a little bit clunky to me. I like to feel really, really grounded in my sneakers, which brings me to my next pair, which are these Nike Free Flyknit sneakers. Love the Flyknit material. There is just nothing like it. It is the best feeling. It hugs your foot. It's so light. I don't know which generation this pair is. There's been so many renditions of this shoe. Unfortunately, this pair has not worked for me. Something about them is just off. My foot feels like it's sliding out of them, and so therefore it's just not a good pair for me. So Right now, unfortunately, I have 2 pairs of athletic sneakers that I don't love, but ultimately, I need a new pair. In my past life, I would typically rush into buying a new pair and make the argument in my head that, oh, I need it now. If I get the new sneakers, I'll start exercising, and exercising's like the best thing. Now I take more time when it comes to buying something as important as athletic shoes, and I'm just kind of waiting and browsing to find the right pair for me. So I am going to declutter these today, and I'm gonna hold on to these ones because I do reach for these over these, and I'm gonna take these back to Nike and recycle them. All right, moving on to our next category, boots. This is a pair of UGG boots. This is my first pair of UGG boots. UGGs have been cool for a very long time, or I don't know cool, but just a shoe that most people have. And I just always resisted thinking that they looked really kind of clumsy and clunky and not my thing. I think I was just feeling really cold this past winter and wanted a pair of Uggs. And so I was shopping online. I bought these secondhand and they were basically new. I think the person had maybe worn them once or twice. I know everyone's not comfortable buying used shoes, but to me, there's all these shoes that are existing out in people's homes that they probably worn 1, 2, 3 times, and they're still perfectly good. I'm gonna be wearing this hundreds of times, so what's 1 or 2 wears prior to me wearing them? Oh my goodness, I understand the obsession with the Uggs. These are like the warmest, coziest, most amazing shoe. These really do the job of lessening the pain of getting out of bed on a cold morning, so highly, highly recommend. The next pair of boots in my collection are my Old Faithful leather booties. I reach for these constantly. They elevate an outfit so quickly, so effortlessly. I just find that they look so incredible for the fact that I've worn them so many times. Like, I don't know if I could say hundreds, but probably I wear these every other day in fall and winter months. They're the perfect height. They have a really nice zipper on the back that's heavy duty but not overbearing. You just can't go wrong. They look a lot more expensive than what they are. I can't remember exactly what I paid for them, maybe around $60. Would highly recommend a pair of leather booties. The next pair in my collection are my Doc Marten Chelsea boots. These are really great for winter conditions when you still want to look cute. I ended up buying these secondhand and they just have always been too big for me, but I've liked them so much that I just continue to wear them. They're a solid like size and a half too big, but they're snug enough that they stay on my foot. In all reality, I live in California. I don't face a lot of inclement weather, so these are really only practical for when I take trips. Most of the times I would reach for these. I would actually just reach for my leather booties instead. I would love another pair of Doc Marten Chelsea boots in the future, but for right now, I'm gonna be decluttering these. My last pair of boots are my Sorel snow boots. These boots are incredible. They are so cute and beautiful. They have a suede exterior, they're waterproof, they have a cute fur lining, just enough faux fur that peeks out the top. I like that the laces cinch in really tight and really easily, and so it really fits to your leg, and so they don't look very clunky. They actually look pretty elegant as far as snow boots go. I bring these on every winter trip we go on, and they look good with everything. They look good with jeans, they look good with leggings, and for me, yes, they're not ones I reach for all the time, but I find that they will last me a really long time, and they're a pair I'm gonna hold on to. Next and last shoe category is miscellaneous / fancy shoes, with the first pair being these loafers. Loafers are just so timeless for both men and women. I know they're traditionally more of a workwear shoe, but I love styling these with denim. You can take a super simple casual outfit and take it to that next level really fast with throwing on a pair of loafers, and they're so easy and comfortable. It's just a pair of slides. I think mules work the same. I like having the back on these because I find that it's more practical for walking around than a pair of mules. This is the second pair of this specific brand that I've owned. The brand is Suzina, and I bought them at Nordstrom Rack. They're really nice because they have a super cushiony insole. Another thing I like about this pair of loafers is this leather is so soft. They are pretty good for walking around. Like, they're very comfortable if you were to just like walk around a farmer's market, or obviously wear them to work. I used to walk in these to commute. I even wear these with leggings and sweatpants. You can style them with anything. I know Madewell and Everlane, I mean, pretty much any brand that does leather goods has a pair like these, but I found that these were more affordable and a really good value. That's why I bought another pair, and I bought these secondhand for even less than the typical price. So highly recommend this specific pair, and just overall recommend loafers. The next pair of shoes in miscellaneous are my pair of heel sandals. These are amazing summer shoes, and they're so comfortable that I wear these running out to the store and running errands as well. They're very, very walkable. They're not the sexiest sandal shoe ever because the straps are so thick. I think they're slightly momish, but they're so practical, and if you're wearing more revealing clothing or showing more skin, they look really, really good balancing that out with more coverage on your foot. So if I'm wearing kind of like cut-off denim shorts and a tank top, I'll put these on with them. I think they look really nice. Notice that they're broken. A little piece of rubber chunked off the bottom of the heel, but I didn't notice. Doesn't affect the wear. I bought these secondhand on Poshmark, and I know that they come in different colors as well. They are nice. I think I would try to find a similar pair versus shopping for this exact pair again, just because I think the style is only like an 8 out of 10 for me. The comfort's a 10 out of 10 for what they are. So that's what I've got for these. The second to last shoe I have are another pair of heels. While I do love these shoes, I have not reached for them. I think in the last 2 years, I've worn them maybe 2 times only, which is a stark contrast to the times where I wear them once or twice a week to work. My life is just different now. I've been working from home. I recently had a baby, and the next time I want a pair of shoes like this and it makes sense for my day-to-day life, I think I'm gonna go for a pair that's like a little less specific. I'd rather have a more plain pair that can go with a more variety of look. That's my heels, and I am going to, these are in pretty good shape. They're definitely not perfect. They weren't even perfect when I bought them, and I am going to resell these. So, all right, we've made it to the last pair of shoes in the collection. It is flip-flops. No bells and whistles. They're just super practical, versatile. I used to own so many more sandals, but after I narrowed down my shoe collection, this is kind of the only pair that I need when I go on vacation or go to the pool. And it also works for going out to dinner and out to drinks. Yes, it's not the most fancy, stylish shoe compared to a lot of other sandals that exist out there, but if you're wanting to pack a lot less with you and just keep things simple, black flip-flops for the win. And that brings us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This was the second video in my R&R series, and there is more to come. I hope you found some inspiration, whether you're shopping for new shoes or decluttering some old. I'll see you next week, and in the meantime, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Bye.